Quick question. What's your story? And is the story that you're telling yourself, is the story that you're creating and making a reality, is it true? Is it serving you? Is it something that you heard that you want to agree with? If it's something that you heard that you want to be your excuse, do you wake up every morning happy, or do you wake up every morning upset, looking for the next thing to be wrong, or something to argue about, or something to focus on that doesn't serve you or the people that you care about? There was a woman who was pregnant and she was going to have a baby. Of course, if you're pregnant, you're going to have a baby. Anyway, so the woman's pregnant, she's going to have a baby, and she's really concerned because she's gained a good amount of weight. So, she's trying to figure out what she can do to counteract this, because she wants to get back her figure, after she has the baby. So she ends up talking to this one lady who she meets in a grocery store, and the woman's just talking to her and tells her, well, you do know that every time that you have a baby, you're going to gain at least 10 pounds. So the woman, terrified of this, was like, oh my God, after I have this baby, I'm going to get 10 pounds and I'm never going to lose it. So the woman has the baby, everything's successful. And then the woman decides this, I'm going to counteract this. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do whatever it is I need to do to change this. But of course, she's a little lackadaisical because in her head, the story is you can't lose this weight. So one day she ends up getting to the gym. And when she gets to the gym, she meets this one other lady that's a bit older than her. And she sees the woman working out, and the woman's in pretty good shape. So she says to the woman, somebody told me that after you have a baby, you're destined to gain 10 pounds. So the woman looks at her and like she's got fucking 4 heads. And the woman says, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And the woman looks at her and says, well, why do you think that that's ridiculous? She said, that's ridiculous because I have 7 children. And based on what you just said, I would be 70 pounds overweight. She's like, do I look like I'm overweight? Do I look like I'm out of shape? And no, this woman, who was about 10 years older, was in outstanding shape, and she was taking great care of herself. But again, I ask you, what's the story that you're telling yourself? And what's the story that you've accepted? Is it you? Is it them? Is it the information that you've gotten is just so ridiculous that you've accepted that it's destroying your life, your relationship, your ability to communicate with others? Again, do you wake up happy every morning, or do you wake up looking for something to be miserable about, something to complain about? Again, just a question and just a thought. Think about the story that you decided to make your own. And if it's not serving you and doing you any justice or those that you care about, it may be a story you need to lose. Be well.